It's like that. So New Jersey ain't fucking dumb, and we seen enough. We ain't going with the Democratic Socialists. Not on my dead body. It's like that. It's like we seen too much, bruh. Anyone who views things in patterns, and you view patterns, if you are capable of common sense and viewing patterns, you see what's going on. You already know. It's kind of like we've been seeing this. We've been noticing it. We've been seeing the cheating. We've been seeing things that happen in Europe will soon happen over here if it didn't already happen over here. And then we see who allowed it to happen over here and who wants to continue to allow it to happen over here and who never learned their lesson from allowing it over here. And all the problems with people having with ICE, don't blame Trump for that. Don't. Ice been here. They've been giving people problems with that way back then, and that will always happen, and that always will happen. The only difference is it's more in your face because the amount of people that they have to take care of now. That's the only difference. It's the only difference. They allowed, and who allowed that many? It's not the normal amount. It's like this. It's like this. It's like the Spanish thing. In the Spain thing. It's like the Spain thing. It's They allowed an army to come in. You think Spain is gonna treat that army the same way that came in? There's gonna be an ice version of Spain to get rid of them. There's gonna have to be because not all these people they're welcome now for some reason. Yeah, they're welcome now for some reason until they start hurting the actual people and making the actual citizens of Spain vulnerable. You think all these military age men roaming in through the streets of Spain, you think none of them going to commit any crimes to any natural born Spain people? It's like this, right? Uh, what's his name? The soccer player. You think those soccer players from Spain, you think they have to go back to Spain? They just won the World Cup. This is what they're going back to, bruh. Chaos. Chaos. They're coming back to chaos. It's sad. It is so sad. And it's like, what if, you don't want all this shit? What if you don't ask for all this shit? What if you just want to live your life and you just won the World Cup and now you coming back to chaos because of some liberal philosophy? Like they like this shit. They like playing the little, huh? You know what? There's not enough of a certain group in Spain. Why don't we just make it so everyone can come in? That sounds delightful. We'll just open the borders. It was Kamala's idea. Kamala tried it. No, because now there's going to have to be a Spain version of ICE. There is. This is how it begins. So it's blame the crazy wackos that come up with the ideas of letting everyone in because now in Spain they're going to have their version of ICE to get once one law probably gets broken, once one person gets harmed that's a naturalized Spain citizen, once one person, once one, this is an army of military age men, kind of like, what do you think's gonna happen? There's vulnerabilities now in Spain, vulnerable people now that were already there. Do you think an army of militarized men coming through the Spanish border, do you think it doesn't matter the race. It's the army of men in general. You think no crimes in Spain to the Spanish people are gonna be committed? Now? Do you think the people are left vulnerable at all? The actual people that been there, the citizens, the culture, all that stuff. Do you think they're gonna be left vulnerable at all to any type of attack with this many men coming through that pretty much do not care about them. It's think of it as if you was a single woman and shit, like, and you on a dating scene. You know most men do not care about you. I know for a fact because I'm a man and I do not care about you. I don't. I'm cold hearted. I do not care about you. So this is like 1,000 men and then some. You think they care about you? No, they don't. You think they they don't. You're allowing people in that don't care about you. You wouldn't trust. Would you trust? It's like this. Say, wait, Monica Priscilla in the building. Yes. It's like this. You're trying to feed your family, right? You can barely feed them. But now you got 20 more people entering your house that you gotta feed. 20 more people, randoms, that you gotta feed instead of just focusing on feeding your own child. Now 20 more people you're responsible for. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're working 3 jobs already. Coming home. Those 20 people stealing off of your own kid's plate before your own kid gets it. This is what it's like. Corey Shin wannabe. I'm a wannabe. What, I don't even know who that person is. How can I want to be someone I don't know I don't know who it is. Who is Corey Kenshin? I don't even. Corey Kenshin is not even in my own attention, bruh. He's not. So he's not. I don't even know who he is or she is or whatnot. All I know is I would not, just sit back and allow an invasion like that and be for it. You probably like it because you were one of the invaders. Damn, you rhyme on time too, bruh. It's like that. And anyway, anywho, what would you do if it happened to you? It's like that. Anywho, you want randoms running through your home, your property, like that? It's not about being racist to people. It's not. We enjoy and respect y'all when you're here. We do. We love y'all. We love y'all. But it's like this. We don't want to be left vulnerable. We don't left. This is leaving a lot of people vulnerable to all kinds of attacks and shit. You gotta understand it. And if you don't, then it's not about wanting to be someone or not. There's just yes or no. If you allow thousands of men to run through a town at once, you think any crimes to the people there will be committed? Yes, because if anyone with sense knows I'm a man, like I don't care about you. So why would you care about me? It's like that. These are the 1,000 men that don't care about people. It's like that, and they're gonna come through and do whatever. They're not even their. It's not their country to care about. It's not. You think Moroccans are patriots to Spain? No, they don't give a about Spain. They don't. They don't care about none of that shit. None of the stuff the that the Spanish people care about. They don't. All they're caring about is, hey, I murdered a few people yesterday in Morocco. This is my chance to get out of here and start fresh without having to worry about the Moroccan government locking me up forever. Hey, I could commit a few more murders in Spain. Why not? This is what we're doing. And I'm a Corey Shannon wannabe. So what? You're a Kamala Harris wannabe, bruh. Do your thing. Talk in circles. Or follow someone that does. I don't care. She's dumb and so are you. It's like that. I hate to say it, but I speak the truth. No one looks at Kamala Harris like she's a genius. No one does. Some professor way back when told her a few lines in a circle talking, and she ran with it because people like you think that sounds smart. Nah, but nobody really talks like that shit. No one does. It doesn't make her smart. She's actually very, very dumb. That's why when people ask her questions in interviews, like simple questions, what are your policies? What do you stand on? She couldn't answer one, bro. She couldn't. She sounded stupid, and she sounded ridiculous, actually. She sounded so stupid. Well, I'll come up with different ways of killing more babies. People can still already do that shit. And not that that's a good thing, but yeah. Anywho, there was more important topics than that. At that time there was way more important topics than that. That's it. And it's like, it's you look like Kamala. She probably your mom. How am I supposed to know who my mom is? All right. If you know my story, I don't even know my mom. Maybe she is. Maybe, but it doesn't mean that I like her. No, it's like that. One moment. Yeah, it's like that. Doesn't mean I share her views. I look like him. Well, she's probably your mom. Ooh, forget her, man. I don't care. I don't care. You just trolling right now, Scooby Doo. You can follow Kamala to the yellow brick road and then some. Follow her to hell for all I care, man. Yeah, you look like Montel Williams anyway. Kamala's just Montel Williams, hoe, you know? That's all she is. But you have to respect your mom. So, yeah, my own mom I respect, but you're saying Kamala's my mom. She's not? Do I still have to respect Kamala? I don't know her. Never met her in my life. Was Kamala respecting black women when, she used Megan Thee Stallion to twerk on the campaign instead of hiring like an intelligent black woman to speak? I can't have a conversation with dumb. I really can't. Scooby Doo, this is all you do is camera as your mom. Camera as your mom. You sound stupid, bro. You do. It's like that. You know, back to the topic. Like, this isn't even getting anywhere saying Kamala's my mom. We're talking about the invasion of Spain. I'm saying Kamala shares similar views. Saying she's my mom, so what? Because I look like her? I'm probably older than her, to be honest. Anywho, you okay with this shit? You can go to the end of the earth for your woman Kamala. I don't give a hut. It's just I don't even know why anyone would care. about that woman. Kimla left you in the fire station steps when you was born. So what? I'm here now and I'm breathing and I'm telling you how stupid you sound. Cooked. Okay. What else you got, buddy? What's it? What else you got? What else kind of? This is fun. It's fun because it's like I'm getting insults from someone that don't even know how to insult people. That's all you got, bro. Your head looked like a milk dud anyway. Looking like, look at ya. You you ain't even got no facial hair, bro. How can I respect you? It's like that. And you sticking up for Kamala Harris. Like, that is so sad. That's sad, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Really? You going to bat for Kamala? This is crazy. I bet you like that she took your tax dollars and bought those the gay plays with it. The fruity shit. The trans plays. Out and out you like that shit, don't you? I doubt a Spaniard cares about African American things about politics. Well, the two relate. That's what I'm saying. You put the second part you said African American. I'm American, right? You see something similar what happened to Spain would also happen to America. You can put the two together. And also things that happen in Europe, they soon happen in America. That also happened when they took away the air conditioning in Europe, right? Soon after that, what happened? Mandomi's like, oh, I think we should get rid of air conditioning in New York. So what happens in Europe is soon to happen in America. Connect the dots. Stupid. What else you got next? Bro can't read. 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 I think I just read that. So what else you got, bro? What other kind of shit talking you got? Besides the shit talking that you crawled out of, you look like shit, you smell like shit, you probably eat shit, you probably step in shit, you know what, use nothing but a piece of shit, bitch, shit. I can't argue with stupid. Come on, I'm trying to talk about something important. Okay, you got a question for me? Ask me a question, smart guy. Come on, stump me. Something about a current event that's going on. All whatever topic that's bothering you, okay, buddy? Whatever's bothering you, you tell me, and I'll go on an angry rant about it. That's what we do on here. Hello, Zlavin. Zlavin, welcome to the channel. This is a friendly channel. And Austin Schaffer, I see you, bruh. I see you. We cooking here. We cooking Scoobies. Scooby Dooby Doo. Scooby Dooby Doo. In the comment section. He thinks black people don't have a good enough voice when it comes to like world events, and how what's happening in Spain is kind of like happening in Europe. It's kind of similar. Throughout history, when did U.S. copy Europe? Smart guy. Here we go. Let me just think of something real quick, okay? When did U.S. copy Europe? I just basically said, the Europeans, they stopped using air conditioning, right? And then Mandomi, he stopped using air conditioning, right? He didn't stop completely like the dumb Europes, but he did, kind of say you have to keep it up at like 70 something degrees. I would say, you know, that was a few weeks ago, or months ago, but yeah, that's still history technically. Or did you want me to go further? Did you want me to go further? I'm not I'm not the best European history buff, but I do know America saved Europe a few times, man. Y'all was like some bitches to the damn Nazis. That's facts, bro. That's facts. Just like y'all wanna just think it's okay to allow an invasion. I'm trying to standing up for Europe here. You think it's okay to allow an invasion? You're standing up for invaders to do whatever, leaving Europeans vulnerable. I'm standing up for y'all because y'all can't do it. Kind of like World War II. You see where this is going? Where American had to stand up for y'all because y'all can't even realize the problem when it's in your face? Dumbass. What am I doing? Why am I arguing with dumb? Just don't even understand this shit. Why am I arguing with someone's that common sense don't even rely to them? They can't see something right in their face. Look at this. This is an invasion. This is Europe allowing an invasion. Come on, invaders. You stupid. If you think that's okay, like I'm trying to help y'all because obviously you can't help yourself. You're too worried on comparing my skin color to Kamala's to worry about, you know, your own problems. I guess that's why uh, you're gonna get it taken over because it's like your head's in the dirt. You don't even know shit right in front of you, bro. You try to be sound like an elitist and say like you're smarter than me, talking down to me when you're saying some of the dumbest shit ever. Like I don't even know what to say about it. Like, how can you? When I say this is what Kamala would want, right, for our country, well, so one of Kamala's buddies over in Europe, she wants the same thing for Spain. And what do we see? And then you think crimes are going to be committed against the Spanish people? Against the women and children? Because of the dumb idea? Ninja, what's wrong with you? I'm trying to understand this philosophy of just allowing people to come in and do whatever, but I just don't. Fill me in. Tell me why it's a good thing. Then tell me why. Give me 5 reasons why it's a good thing, and then I'll listen to you. I may even join your side if you can give me 5 reasons why this is a good thing. I'm just trying to understand. You the smart guy, right? You the smart guy. So if since you the smart guy, give me 5 reasons why this is a good idea. Write it in the comment section. Teach me then. Teach me if I'm the ignorant American black guy, right? You the smart European or wherever you come from. You smart, I'm dumb, right? So teach me. Give me 5 reasons why it's a good thing to allow a country to invade you with military age men. 5 reasons, 5 positive reasons why it's a good thing. And then I'll shut up, I promise. You can't. I don't see nothing in the comment section. Nothing. Except for what Zavim wrote. It's just symbols. I don't even know. But look, 5 reasons why this is a good thing to allow the Spanish invasion. Give me them. I'm waiting, bruh. Come on, you was talking so much before. I do not see nothing now. I don't. You're quiet now, just like Kamala when they ask her something. Kamala, what are your policies? Zip. Kamala, what are you gonna do for the American people? Zip. You're dumber than Kamala. That's the thing. You're dumber than Kamala. That's that's probably why you look to her for intelligence whenever she does that talking in circles. Because you see that as like, oh, she must be smart. No. She appeals to simple-minded people like you. You're dumb, bro. You better pay up when Megan Thee Stallion twerks. You better pay Megan Thee Stallion good, cause she's got you fooled. You dummy. It's like that. You know what? I'll allow you to answer me next after you grow a full mustache. Okay? Okay? After you grow some type of facial hair. Look, I'm not the best when it comes to facial hair. I can barely grow any myself. But but you, man, you is just bald on the face. That's so sad, bro. How can I even respect you at all? How? It's stupid. What people? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is he so dumb? Why? I don't understand. He's the type of guy that he sucks up to Kamala so much. Like he sucks up to her so much. It's like, Kamala, stop sitting on this guy's face. Stop sitting on his face. He can't grow any facial hair now. The acid from your ass juice erased all his facial hair, Kamala. Stop. Guy's nasty just like Kamala's ass. Disgusting. Look, I'm sorry I have to be mean to people in the comment section, but when someone questions your intelligence, when that person is clearly dumber than you, it's just insane. And he thinks I'm dumb just because I'm black. So any of the black people out there, the kings and queens of the American nation, the blacks, my people, he thinks I'm dumb and don't know shit just because I'm black. Read the comments, it's up there. Anywho, look, I'm here to say I would never want to just allow a country to invade me like that. Give me 5 reasons why it helps the people of that country, and give me 5 reasons how it doesn't leave the people of the country vulnerable to crimes. They're military age men. It's not women and children and families. It's military age men. People from a country that wanted to pretty much get rid of their prisoners. The guy interviewed said, I did a murder back in Morocco, and this is my way of getting away from that. I can just, the Morocco government let me loose because the, uh, some this bald-headed guy that is a Kamala fan, Kamala man fan, he thinks it's okay for me to just invade Spain. No, it's not okay, bro. You're leaving people vulnerable. And I hope you enjoy when the new ice version of Spain goes crazy in that country. And then I hope you enjoy when people be blowing whistles. Then I hope you enjoy when people be, I don't know, damaging Teslas and all that shit and all the I hope the Spanish Antifa. What are we doing, bro? It, now it's Europe copying America, but not in the best things. It's Europe copying America in the worst things, bro. In the worst things. Not the best things, but in the worst things. You understand? They're copying America in the worst things. You see that bad idea America did? Yeah, let's do that, but double down. Let's show them we can do their bad idea worse. We can do it worse than them. Yeah, let's hire a 90-year-old too. Not one that's energetic, but one that sleeps way more. Let's get a woman that doesn't just talk in circles. Let's get a woman that talks in triangles. What are we doing? Look, whatever you doing in Spain, that's on you. You like this, you deal with this. But it's not. I'm putting my opinion out there because God gave me a voice. God gave me the power to speak, the voice, and I'm saying, with my opinion, this doesn't look like a good idea. This does not look like a good idea. Okay, you like people invading, so it's like this. Your city, whatever city you're in, I want you to put a sign on your door, right? There is gold coins in the room that you're in, right? In the house that you're in. And I want you to leave the door open, okay, of your house. And I want you to put a big sign, okay? I want you to put a big sign out by the street advertising that the whole city can come in, right? To come in your house and take as many of your gold coins you want. Leave that advertising up for a full week, okay? Leave it all over the internet for a full week that you got gold coins in your house. And you're inviting the whole city, right? To come get those gold coins, and you're going to leave the door open while you go take a vacation in Spain, okay? Okay? And when you get back to your home, after leaving the doors open for the whole city to come in to your home to take as many of the gold coins, you're telling them exactly where the gold coins are. You're going to leave your home open, the door open for the whole city to come in as you go on your dream vacation to Spain. We'll see what's left at your house, right? When you get back from your vacation, okay? You'll see. You think the city's not going to destroy your house when you allow the whole city to come in? Or do you think they're going to be respectful? You think they're going to be respectful? We'll take the gold coins, like he said, but we're not going to harm the TV. We're not. We're not going to take the TV. We're not. We're not going to take the computer. We're not. Oh, the laptop right there. Make sure you leave that how it is. Oh, he left his credit card on the table. Well, do not damage it in any way. Do not take it anyway. Don't even take any pictures of it in any way. Don't take any of the information. Just leave everything how it is. Let's just take a few of the gold coins, like he said, and we'll show our way out. No, that's not the real world, my friend. You allow an army to come in, that army's gonna take everything, everything, and they're gonna destroy everything, everything, and they're gonna hurt everything, everything. In our country, it kinda worked. It kinda worked. It could have been worse, but it kinda worked. Why? Because it's a country. The people that came in were used to getting along with them. We get along with them. This is like, I don't think these people get along with y'all. You understand what I'm saying? We get along with our Mexican brothers and sisters. We get along with the people from the islands. We love them. That's why when they come over here, they're already part of our culture. We're used to it. It's a little bit overwhelming when it's what was it, 20,000? I mean, no, 20 million. In less than 4 years, it's overwhelming. But we still, We know how to get along and vibe well with them. We're friends, a lot of us. But with you guys, you kind of invited the enemy, like an actual enemy, and not only actual enemy, prisoners, army enemy. And yeah, we had little problems like that. I'm not even saying little problem, but we had major problems in some areas with things like that, and it's hard, and you can't ignore them. I'm not saying we should ignore them because those problems did happen, but I feel like you guys are definitely in for a treat. Spain is definitely in for a treat. This is it's gonna be worse on you because these guys right here, when I see them, I see guys that don't give a hoot. They don't give a. You understand what I mean? No shit's given. This is a term we say in Jersey. It's called no shit's given. These guys, they fit that term. No shit's given. You understand? They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about your home. They don't give a shit about your daughter. They don't give a shit about your mom. They don't give a shit about your wife. They don't give a shit about nothing. And you allowed them to just come on in, you nun shitters. Come on in, no nun shitters. You don't care about me, but I trust you fully. You're trusting the wrong people. In this case, these people, I wouldn't trust them. You can trust them. So, Scubbies, Scooby-Doo, Scubbies in the comment section. You're telling me you trust these ninjas. You trust them. You trust these ninjas 100%. So I'm not gonna later on in the news find that they done something to hurt any of the Spanish people. You're right, I'm wrong on this case, right? Not one Spanish person is gonna get hurt in this incident, right? Mr. Scooby Doo in the comment section. You trust them 100%. I'm saying I wouldn't. So we're gonna see in the following, I could just say following hour, but like in the following days, we're gonna see if there's anyone harmed in this because of the policies. It's the policies that we have to look at. It's the policies in this. They're starting something and allowing something that's going to put their people in harm's way. Listen to the soccer players. Listen to the soccer players, okay? Wait to. Okay, you're back. You're back now. Okay, I see you. It's hard to not miss you, you dumb. Alright, so it's like this. You trust these people, right? 100%, yes or no? Answer. The people they allowed in, you trust them 100%, yes or no? Not to hurt nobody in Spain. No. You don't trust them. Okay, so that means we're on the same page, right? Do you understand what that saying is? We're on the same page. We both agree. Okay, so we both agree. See? Since I got Scobas, who was the biggest hater in the comment section, to agree with me, I guess that means that in a debate sense, Scobas got cooked. He got cooked. I never disagreed. Okay, he never disagreed. So we was always on the same page. He just wanted to troll for no reason. Which I respect. Because, he came clean, bro. We about honesty. It's honest music, bro. We about honesty. Now we can be friends. Read my comments from before. Okay, so I just scroll up. I'll read all of them, okay? The first one, Corey Shenson wannabe, he called me. And I said, what did I say? I said, I don't know who that is, but I said it in a rhyming way. And he said, damn, you rhyme. And then he said, You look like Kamala. She probably your mom. I said, I forget how I answered that, but Kamala's not my mom. I said, but you have to respect your mom. I think I said something disrespectful to Camera, whatever. And then he said, you have to respect your mom. And I said, well, she's actually not my mom, so I can be disrespectful to her. And then he said, Kamala is your mom. Kept on going on with this. I don't know. Kamala left you on a fire station steps when you was younger, when you were born. And I'm like, I'm still here. I'm still breathing. So who cares where I was left when I was born? I don't know where I was left when I was born, but I know I was left somewhere. So he is kind of close on that situation. I doubt a Spaniard cares what an African American thinks in politics. Well, I'm an African American, right? And I don't know if you're a Spaniard, but in the bottom, when we got to the end of this, you admitted you agreed with me, right? So I don't know if a Spaniard or any European, I don't know where you come from, but I don't know if a Spaniard would care about what an African American thinks, but you do. You said you agreed. Cooked. Bro, you can't read. Bro, you can't read. Bro, you can't read. Bro, you can't read. He said, bro, you can't read. Actually said, bro, can't read. You got me on that one. That time I got cooked. Hello. Yeah. And then throughout history, when did the U.S. copy Europe smart guy? See that little smart guy at the end of that? Well, I mentioned that when Europe took away air conditioning, you know that did happen and recently, and a lot of Europeans died in that situation. Mandomi, our guy, Mandomi, he's over here. He thought that was a great idea when Europeans took away air conditioning, and he kind of did a similar law for New Yorkers in New York City just recently. So it happened in Europe first. Mandomi saw the amount of people that killed in Europe, right? And then he made the law that, unlike a heat wave type, same type of like very similar the way things were, where we was having a heat wave, and Mandomi kind of made a law that took away people's rights to use the air conditioning the way they wanted. So it made he kind of like tested something that was going on in Europe. You understand? Where what happens in Europe also happens here. Sometimes it starts at Europe, sometimes it starts here. But we all share similar laws, bro. This one, allowed something similar like this. Now, Europe's doing the same thing. This is how you're getting cooked over and over again, my friend. Then he said, I'm back. No, yes, I never disagreed. Read my comments. The point is, I never disagreed. Alright, so it's like this. One thing you did say, though, right? You said, why would someone care what an African American views on politics? And then when you said you never disagreed, it's because you cared enough to never disagree, my friend. So we share similar. Just as a man in general, you should know when something is right or wrong. It has nothing to do with politics, you know? If you wanted to talk politics, I gave you opportunity to kind of ask me something in politics that you want me to answer, like an opinion, my opinion on. If you want to, put something out there, a new topic, a political topic, I'll be gladly answer it. Just put something out there, put a new topic that's going on in politics today. I'll answer it. You can't just count out the black mind, right? You're counting out the black American mind just because he's black. You're not even giving him a chance. People, that's called racism. When you don't give a black person a chance to speak their mind because you see black and you see dumb. No, it's because I know they don't care what we think about politics. So you think people don't care about what black people think about politics? You was just a champ for Kamala, bro. Plus, Obama recently happened. Obama has a huge sway. These are black people, bro. Do you not know? Cory Booker in New Jersey, black. There's plenty of black people whose voice is heard in politics. What are you talking about? Maybe because most don't speak, but when they do, people listen to black people. Black people have the most influential voice in the world. I really believe that. That's why hip hop got so big, bro. It did. From black artists, bro. Their politics, not politics in general. So you're talking about how like 80% of black people vote one way and they vote Democrat no matter what, right? So since they vote Democrat no matter what, basically, it's like it didn't matter whatever the politics, whatever's going on in the world, they're just gonna vote Democrat. So it's like, why would why would it matter what a black person say? Because we just already know they're gonna vote Democrat. You're saying something like that? Anywho, the way I say it, black people got a certain way about when they speak. It's different. It's different from anybody else. You know that. Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett. She's the blackety blackest. And when she speaks, she gets their attention, bro. I think some of the things she says is kind of crazy, but when she speaks, she she heard. You know, that's the thing about black people. When we speak, we're heard, bro. So if you got something, I'm on the big stage right now. So since I'm on here, you got something that's a topic you want me to talk about. You want to be heard. Put the topic out there. I'll talk about it. Bye. Okay. No. So it's like he don't want to say nothing. He wants to not use the voice that God gave him. I can't help that. Some people don't like. God gave us the voice, right? God touches our head, and we able to speak, and we able to actually be heard. Black people move mountains with their voice, and this guy, he don't want to move that mountain. He wants to stay silent. It's up to him. Okay, you like to stay silent? Stay silent, bro. It's on you. But I see something, I speak out on it. I'm a revolutionary. What do you think about Iran? What I think about Iran is they wake up, right? When I wake up, I pray. I pray, thank you that I can breathe, right? Thank you that I'm breathing, right? They wake up and they pray, death to America, death to Israeli, death to America, death to Israeli. I pray, thank you God, thank you that I woke up breathing, death to America. So it's like, if someone wishes you dead, what should you do? At, we deal with this all the time over here. It's called kill or be killed. You know what I'm saying? Kill or be killed. Do you understand what that means? Do you understand what kill or be killed means? You can't deny. This is the problem with people on the left. They like to ignore shit going on, right? They ignore the fact that this guy's over here. Death to America. Death to America. He's saying that. I'm not making him say it. He's saying it, bro. So it's like if he wears death on me, it's like at that point it's kill or be killed. I kind of it's one of the most justified wars, to be honest. The Iran war is a justified war, and it's not even a war that Trump started. It has been going on since around the Jimmy Carter era. This is just when we're acknowledging it as on the mainstream. We've really been fighting them for 40 some years. The did kill and displace over 15 million Muslims too. Iran did this. Iran is a terror country, and so yeah, America, they done their damage to Muslims. We all done damage to Muslims. Iran did, and so did we. At same time, at same time, over here, we believe in freedom of religion. You know what I'm saying? We are allowed to we have Muslims over here, and we enjoy them. You know, their company. They're good people. Some of my best friends, some of my own family. We love. We get along with everybody. Over there, and also over here, when you protest like the No Kings thing, pretend the No Kings thing was in Iran. Pretend the No Kings thing was in Iran. They killed 30,000 people of their own protesters. Plus that 15 million. They kill. They're about that. They're like, it's like, the saying, I'm about that life. I'm about that life. I'm about that life. They really about that life. And when someone is really about that life, you see the numbers that they killed, right? You see the numbers that they killed. They about that life. And they are saying, waking up, praying, death to America, death to America. I'm about that life, death to America. They about that life. Real recognize real, okay? And when real recognize real, and they about that life, and a killer be killed situation comes up, that's why I say this is a justified war. It's a justified. And plus, it's like this. Whether we call it a war or not, it's already happening. It's been happening. This is just labeling what's actually happening. We're just putting that war label on it. It's something that's already been and will go on. This is just, yeah, we're saying what we're doing. It's basically, we're telling you what we're doing. We're telling you that we are actually fighting them. We're not hiding nothing. It's actually happening, and we're telling you. We're not doing none of the fighting without saying, nah, we're not at war with them. We're not at war with them. We're just bombing the hell out of them. No, we are at war with them, and we're saying it. That's all the difference. No, when they were allies with the U.S. So you know a little bit more about this history than me. What 15 million Muslims. So who are you talking about was allies with? Was Iran ever allies with the U.S.? I just, was that something? I don't know. Was it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not in my lifetime. I don't think. Uh, but yeah, Iran did kill people. We killed people too. And when people kill people, they're always going to remember those deaths. But we still invite. We still been inviting Muslims over to our country. There's tons of them here. Like I said, I mean, it kind of put the brakes on that recently, but yeah, we've always still still been good with Muslims, the ones that are here. A lot of us, we're friends with them. But say I go over to Iran and I say, I don't like, Mr. President, that you pray death to America. I'm getting shot for that shit. Or we'll say I go over to Iran and I say, Mr. Iranian leader, I think you're acting like a king, and I don't like it. Bing! You understand? You can't speak up over there. Here, America is better because you have the freedom to say whatever you want. You can. You basically can. You have a freedom to say a lot of different things that people can't say over there. It's like this. They both killed people. They both killed people. They both killed innocent people, right? But in one place, you still have the freedom to speak your mind to authorities and get your voice heard and in a safe way. The other place, you get shot point blank, 30,000 gone if you try to speak up. So it's like, as a citizen, as a civilian, I can try, with God giving me a brain and a little bit of a brain and my voice, to speak how I want, to change things for the better in a peaceful way. I wish we could live in a peaceful world. But at the same time, what did George Bush say?
We do not negotiate with terrorists.
I think Trump is dumb thinking he can negotiate with them. I think he is. I think Trump is making a mistake. He cares more about being known for the greatest negotiator. That's it. He cares more about being known on the world stage as the greatest negotiator. That's what he wants to go down as a legacy. He don't care about president or nothing. He cares about being known on the world's biggest stage as the greatest negotiator. That's it. That's all he cares about.
You see this? I negotiated that. I negotiated that. Those wars we stopped, I negotiated. I negotiated that.
He wants to be known. That's his legacy. He wants to be known. His legacy is to be known as the greatest negotiator on the world stage.
Peace in the Middle East, that was because I negotiated that.
How many people, regular people, use the word negotiate until this until Trump got big on the scene? Now we all use it.
That job I got, I negotiated well.
And it's like, now negotiating is a household name word, I mean. And I hope he does do well and try to. He's not gonna be able to negotiate with Iran. I don't think it's gonna come down to actually killing them. Killing them. So if it's like, if they want a U.S. genocide, and the only way to prevent that is, I hate to say it, but yeah, they want us all dead. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Me too. Anyone else surrounding me, you. They want us all dead. So that's why I say it's a justified war. It's hard. It's a hard job he's got. He's got people that wants us all dead, right? He's got liberals kind of siding with the actual terrorist leader, which is weird to me. It's treason, and he's got to solve a huge war crisis, and to look good in people's eyes, he's got to at least attempt to do it in a peaceful way, attempt to negotiate. He's known as the greatest negotiator, but he needs to put that aside as being known as the greatest negotiator and just do what has to be done, because There's no negotiating with terrorists like that. There's none. You're not getting anywhere. You're wasting time, effort, and money trying to talk to people who are already dead set on wanting you and everybody else around you gone and ruining our country. And you got Mandomi. Mandomi, he's gonna be their little puppet. It looks like. From the policies Mandomi's making right now and the things him and the people around him believe, I don't see how it can bring good things. I just don't. I think it's like purposely causing tension between the different groups in the city where it's like he's putting them against each other. I think it's causing divisiveness. I think divisiveness in different uh, immigrant locations in the city, divisiveness in different classes of people, in different races of people, in different religions of people. I don't really see much unity speaking. I see a lot of hate speech from Mendomi. There's not a person alive that can tell me he likes Jewish people. Not a person. I think he's using Bernie, but Bernie probably I don't. He's dead. Bernie is not someone I would follow at this point. Bernie Sanders is not someone I would follow. It's like this. What would the Bible tell you? What did the Bible tell you? Watch out for false prophets, okay? Watch out for false prophets. That's all I got to say. Watch out. That is what I want you to take from this, okay? From this live session. Remember, watch out for false prophets. When someone is preaching to you, false preacher, they start off, speaking real good until they get whatever they're saying, whoever there's people that are following them, they build a big following amount, a lot of people following them, and then some rich person buys them. And now they have to speak and guide their followers to however that rich person wants. It's sad, but I noticed that with a lot of look at Tucker Carlson. He's one like that. He's one. Now he got to say something completely what he started off believing. It's like weird. But yeah, watch out for false prophets, That's going on at a time like this. Time and time on the enemy line, we be speaking the mind, but you know what? Lord, give me the sign. I try to speak the truth. I speak the youth. You know what? What we gonna do? What would you do? What would you do if his son was at home, crying out alone when the friend room wrong, when he's hungry? Would you sleep with her with a little bit of money and daddy gone? Somewhere smoking lockdown. I ain't got a job now. Time now. That's what I call life. Life. What would you do? That is a song I want you to listen to. Jersey! Jersey! Cooked. We cooked